Escapism is one of the most common goals of video games, especially in the days of first-person shooters that literally put you behind the barrel of a proverbial gun. Most of the time, you pick up a game to become the hero, someone who pulls off superhuman feats, defeats the bad guy, saves the world, and of course, wins the girl. You're almost always put into a land of conflict to sort things out with an iron fist and lead bullets. But with Animal Crossing, Nintendo created the perfect antithesis to the current state of affairs, offering escapism without blowing up your ego, offering an engaging experience without gratuitous violence, and offering immersion without billion-dollar graphics. The world of Animal Crossing makes it feel like every day is one of those awesome days where everything goes right. The experience of the series feels like going to Disneyland, but instead of feeling like everything's community designed to tug at your nostalgic heartstrings, it feels earnest and genuinely good intentioned. During my time in ACNL, I found myself lulled into a euphoria that you simply do not find anywhere else, and it's almost inexplicable. The most gaming mechanic is the fishing, which basically amounts to getting a shadow to swim to a bobber, then pulling out when the bobber sinks. You spend most of your time shaking trees for fruit and picking up shells to sell so you can pay off your mortgage to a pot-bellied raccoon. You spend every play session doing almost the exact same thing, and it's essentially a Skinner box, but it works. I can't quite say if it's the music or the graphics or the fact that everyone in your town looks up to you, but the game just sucks you in. I've said all this praise to preface the rest of the review, because no matter how much deeper an inspection says, it's a heartwarming experience and you owe it to yourself to play it. Okay? Are we clear? Good. Now let's dissect this critter. The gameplay of Animal Crossing is, as I already stated, minimal. You are the mayor of an animal town and you spend your days making money to buy clothes and furnish/improve the size of your house. You have to befriend the residents of your little village, which can mean anything, from chewing the fat to doing errands for them, and basically keeping your town a clean, happy place. Your most difficult task is filling up the town's museum by digging up fossils, fishing, and catching bugs. That's it. There's no conflict, no enemies, and no penalty for not doing anything I just listed above. You can spend play coins, which you earn by walking around with your 3DS in your pocket, on fortune cookies, which are redeemable for Nintendo merch, and that's a lot of fun to collect. But you can also not. You can participate in town events, like bug catching contests and fireworks shows, but you can also not. You can have animals over so they can creepily walk around until you leave, but you can also not. This lack of necessity that looms over everything you do is both a big strength and a big weakness of any Animal Crossing game because it creates a stress-free feeling that makes it a joy to play, but can leave less dedicated players bored. On less busy days, I found a great amount of ennui roaming the town for just one tree that wasn't empty, or fishing at night because all the stores were closed. The night actually shows off the game's mechanics quite nicely because, with the stores closed, the Skinner box is gone, and the seeming pointlessness becomes more real. In the end, Animal Crossing New Leaf is a game that gives back exactly what you put in. This is a game that creates a beautifully cheery and endearing world and lets you live in it. Anything you choose to do can cynically be called dumb or pointless, but that doesn't stop it from becoming an awesome experience. It's a digital sandbox, almost more so than Grand Theft Auto or even The Elder Scrolls, at least in the sense that it gives you everything you need to have fun, but just lays it out there, hinting for you to use it, but never forcing you to. It's a game that's greater than the sum of its parts, because sometimes in life what you perceive is more than what's there. But what you perceive is all that you have, and I perceive Animal Crossing New Leaf to be an awesome game.